In this video, we are going to study homogeneity of regression slopes with dummy variables in R. As you can see at the bottom of the screen, this is an educational video only and no professional advice is included within it. Okay, so let's go into RStudio. So the first step within the video is we need to load the corresponding packages. Therefore, we're going to comment this as step 1, which is packages. And for loading packages, we use a library function and within it the name of the package. So for this video, we'll be using AER for data. And then also with the library function, we'll be using LM test or homogeneity wall test. To run these two code lines, we go ahead, select them, and then we can either click run or we can press Ctrl Enter on the keyboard. Then we continue with step number 2, which is data. For data, we'll be using data function and within it the name of the object, which is house prices. And this house prices object is located within AER package. To run this code line, as it is a single code line, we select any part of it and then we can either click run again or we can press Ctrl Enter on the keyboard directly. As we can see, this creates the house prices object within the global environment as a data frame. And if we click on the spreadsheet kind of icon, this opens the data for us. In this video, we're going to focus on the following columns. First, at price, lot size, and bedrooms. The reason for this is that we're going to fit an original multiple linear regression in which price is the dependent or explained variable, and we have the independent or explanatory variables of lot size and bedrooms. And then for wall test regression, we are going to add air conditioning as the dummy variable and the product of air conditioning with the independent or explanatory variables of lot size and bedrooms. Notice that air conditioning values are no's and yes. R will automatically transform this into a dummy variable or a binary variable with zeros for no's and 1 for yes. If you have any questions regarding this data, you can go into the Help tab and search for the object name, which is house prices, select it, and then you'll see the documentation below. So then we continue with step number 3, which is the model. For this, we're going to fit an original multiple linear regression with the object MLR1 or multiple linear regression 1, and it is equal to, we'll be using LM function and within it the following parameters. Formula equals to, and we have price as the dependent or explained variable. This special character means explained by the independent or explanatory variables of lot size plus bedrooms, comma, data equals to the house prices object we created above. So again, it is a single code line, so we press Ctrl Enter on the keyboard directly, and this creates the MLR1 object within the global environment. So now we can continue with step number 4, which is homogeneity. And for this, we're going to do walled test. So before doing the test, we're going to create a new object, MLR2 or multiple linear regression 2, which is equal to, and we'll be using LM function again with the following parameters, which are formula equals to, and we have price, the dependent or explained variable. The special character means being explained by the independent or explanatory variables of lot size plus bedrooms plus, and as mentioned previously, we are going to add air conditioning as the dummy variable plus, and at the following row we have lot size multiplied by air conditioning plus bedrooms multiplied by air conditioning, comma, data equals to, again, the house prices object we created above. And we're also going to print the summary results from this regression with summary function and within it the name of the object, which is MLR2. So to run these code lines, we go ahead, select them, and then we press Ctrl Enter on the keyboard directly. And as we can see, this created the MLR2 object within the global environment, and it printed the summary results, as we can see here. And specifically, we want to focus on the coefficients and specifically on the names of the ones which have the dummy variable. As we can see here, we have air conditioning yes, so this is when air conditioning is equal to 1. As mentioned previously, R automatically transformed the dummy variable into a binary variable with zeros for no's and 1s for yes. Therefore here we have air conditioning yes when air conditioning is equal to 1, and also it applies here for the products of lot size multiplied by air conditioning yes when air conditioning is equal to 1, and bedrooms multiplied by air conditioning yes when air conditioning is equal to 1. So now that we have the second regression ready, we can continue with walled test. And for this, we are going to use walled test function, and within it we have the following parameters. Object equals to, and we have MLR1, the first regression, MLR2, the second regression, comma, test equals to, and within quotations we have F test. So as we can see, this is an walled F test with the joint null hypothesis that dummy variable and dummy variable products with independent variables coefficients are equal to 0. Notice that dummy variable chosen, in this case air conditioning, and F test parameter, here with test equal to F, were only included as educational examples which can be modified according to your needs. If you have any questions regarding this wall test function, again you can search for the object name here, or directly at the console you can input the following, which is walled test without any parentheses, and then pressing enter on the keyboard, you see that the documentation is opened within the help tab. So let's go ahead and run this code line. Again, it's a single code line, so we select any part of it and we press Ctrl Enter on the keyboard directly, and we see the results for wall test within the console. Model 1, the original multiple linear regression. Model 2, in which we added the dummy variable and the product of dummy variable with the independent or explanatory variables of lot size and bedrooms. The F statistic for the test, number of degrees of freedom, and the F statistic p-value. This is the walled F test p-value with the joint null hypothesis that air conditioning and air conditioning products with lot size and bedrooms coefficients are equal to 0. If rejected, linear regression intercept and or slopes are not homogeneous, or there are changes in intercept and or slopes when house prices are classified according to houses having air conditioning or not. If not rejected, linear regression intercept and or slopes are homogeneous, or there are no changes in intercept and or slopes when house prices are classified according to houses having air conditioning or not. Okay, so with this we finish with the code file, so we can go ahead and save it. And with this we also finish with this video. Thank you for watching.